Scene script. Have you ever wondered where the delectable seafood on your plate comes from? You might picture vast open oceans teeming with life, fishermen casting their nets, and an abundant catch of fish, shrimp, oysters, and more. But what if we told you that not all of your favorite seafood comes straight from the wild? Yes, there's another major player in the seafood game, and it's known as aquaculture. Aquaculture, sometimes referred to as blue farming, is the farming of aquatic organisms such as fish, shellfish, and even plants in controlled environments. It's not a new concept. In fact, it's been around for centuries and has been a lifeline for many communities across the globe. But in recent years, it's taken on a new importance, with the world's population continuing to grow and with it a burgeoning appetite for seafood. The pressure on wild fish stocks is mounting. In fact, about half of all seafood consumed globally now comes from aquaculture. That's right, half. This is where aquaculture steps in, playing a vital role in meeting this growing demand. But the significance of aquaculture extends beyond just filling our plates. It's also about protecting our planet and ensuring food security. By farming seafood, we can help to relieve the pressure on wild fish populations, giving them a chance to recover and thrive. And for many communities, particularly those in coastal and rural areas, aquaculture provides not just food but livelihoods, contributing to local economies and social stability. So next time you're savoring that succulent shrimp or relishing that fillet of fish, remember there's a good chance it's been farmed, not caught. And that's something to celebrate, not just for our taste buds, but for the sustainability of our oceans and the future of our food. Now that we've whetted your appetite with the importance of aquaculture, shall we dive deeper into what it really is? So what exactly is aquaculture, you might ask? It's a question that may have crossed your mind as you've enjoyed your favorite seafood dish. Aquaculture, in its simplest terms, is the farming of aquatic organisms. Sounds straightforward, right? But there's more to it than meets the eye. Imagine a traditional farm with fields of crops and perhaps some livestock. Now replace those fields with bodies of water and the livestock with fish, shellfish, and seaweeds. That's your basic aquaculture setup. But it's not just about throwing some fish in the water and hoping for the best. Aquaculture is a carefully managed process that starts with breeding and ends with harvesting. Breeding is the first step. This involves selecting the best specimens, the strongest, the healthiest, the fastest growing, and encouraging them to reproduce. This careful selection ensures that the next generation of aquatic organisms is even better than the last. Once the young are born, they're nurtured in specially designed facilities until they're ready to be moved to the main farming area. This could be a pond, a tank, or even a cage in the open sea. The choice of farming area depends on the species being farmed and the conditions they need to thrive. Let's talk a bit more about these farming areas. Ponds are common in freshwater aquaculture. They're perfect for species like catfish and tilapia. Tanks, on the other hand, offer more control over the environment, making them ideal for species that need specific conditions to flourish. Then there are cages. These are used in open waters. That's right, the ocean itself can be a farm. Species like salmon and tuna are often farmed this way. The environments where aquaculture takes place are as varied as the species they host. Freshwater aquaculture takes place in lakes, ponds, and rivers. Brackish water aquaculture, on the other hand, is a bit of a mix, taking place where freshwater meets seawater. And then there's seawater aquaculture, which takes place in the salty depths of the ocean. Throughout the farming process, farmers monitor the health of their aquatic charges, ensuring they're growing well and staying disease-free. It's a vigorous process requiring a keen eye and a deep understanding of each species' needs. When the time comes, the aquatic organisms are harvested. They're then processed and shipped off to markets and restaurants around the world, ready for you to enjoy. That's aquaculture for you. A simple yet vital process that brings your favorite seafood from water to plate. It's a process that takes the bounty of the sea and harnesses it, helping to feed a growing global population. It's a process that respects the environment while providing us with the seafood we love. And it's a process that's going to play an increasingly important role as we move forward into the future. So next time you're enjoying a seafood feast, spare a thought for the science and hard work that made it all possible. You might now be wondering what makes aquaculture so important. Well, let's delve into that. We've already discussed the role of aquaculture in seafood production, its contribution to food security, and the process of aquaculture itself. Now, it's time to recap these key points and shed light on the considerable benefits of this fascinating practice. Firstly, aquaculture is a crucial player in the world of seafood production. As the demand for seafood increases globally, traditional fishing methods alone can no longer meet this growing need. This is where aquaculture steps in, providing a sustainable solution to this challenge. By farming marine creatures in controlled environments, we can produce seafood in a manner that doesn't deplete natural resources or harm marine ecosystems. In essence, aquaculture allows us to enjoy our favorite seafood dishes without the guilt of overfishing or damaging the environment. Secondly, aquaculture significantly contributes to global food security. It's not just about seafood lovers getting their fair share of fish and chips or sushi. Aquaculture also plays a pivotal role in feeding the world's population, particularly in regions where access to other forms of protein is limited. Fish and other seafood are excellent sources of high-quality protein and essential nutrients, making them a valuable addition to any diet. Moreover, the process of aquaculture itself is a marvel of modern technology. From hatcheries where the life of our seafood begins to the diverse farming methods employed in different environments, aquaculture combines scientific innovation with traditional knowledge. It's a testament to human ingenuity and our ability to adapt and innovate to meet our needs sustainably. But that's not all. The benefits of aquaculture extend beyond the dinner plate. This industry also contributes significantly to economic development. By creating a supply chain that involves breeding, farming, processing, and distribution, aquaculture generates numerous job opportunities. These range from roles in research and development to hands-on farming jobs to positions in sales and marketing. In many coastal and rural communities, aquaculture has become a lifeline, providing not just employment but also encouraging local development and community resilience. The economic ripple effect from a successful aquaculture operation can be truly transformative for these communities. And let's not forget, aquaculture is a field that's ripe for innovation. From developing new farming techniques to discovering sustainable feed options, there's so much potential for growth and advancement. This makes aquaculture not just a solution for today, but also a promising prospect for the future. Impressive, isn't it? The world of aquaculture is a fascinating one that continues to evolve and innovate. As we wrap up, remember that every bite of seafood you enjoy has a story behind it. That succulent lobster, the tender salmon, the crispy calamari, they all have a journey, and that journey is often one of aquaculture. This is the art of cultivating the sea, the rivers, the lakes. It's a science, a passion, and an essential part of our world. So let's take a moment to appreciate this. When we understand aquaculture, we understand a vital cog in the wheel of life. It's not just about providing us with delicious seafood, it's about sustainability, about balancing the needs of today with the health of tomorrow. It's about maintaining biodiversity and supporting local economies. But it doesn't end there. You see, aquaculture is a two-way street. It's not just about what the seas can give us, but also about what we can give back. As consumers, we're part of this story. Every time we choose a dish, we're making a decision. Will we support ethical, sustainable practices, or will we contribute to the depletion of our oceans? We hope that this deeper understanding of aquaculture helps you make more informed choices, because at the end of the day, it all comes down to this. Our choices matter. When we choose sustainable seafood, we're not just choosing a meal. We're choosing the future of our oceans. We're choosing the health of our planet. And we're choosing to leave a legacy for the generations to come. Before we say goodbye, don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic, your experiences with seafood, and how you're making choices that matter. Remember, your voice is powerful. Use it to make a difference. And remember, your seafood choice matters. Choose wisely for the ocean, for the planet, and